Bullying is a topic that is very important to the U.S. Department of Education. We were pleased to announce in May 2015 that the prevalence of students ages 12 to 18 who had been bullied at school during the last school year fell from 28%, where it had stayed for around a decade, to 22%. However, as Secretary Duncan said, while this is great news, there is still more work that needs to be done. The work being done here is part of that. That being said, I'm very happy to be here today, and I would like to thank the committee for extending an invitation to Ed. This particular topic being discussed is not my area of expertise, so I have worked closely with our Office for Civil Rights to prepare the information for this committee. If there are questions that I'm unable to answer, I will consult with OCR and I will make sure to follow up with you. I'd like to take a few moments to highlight the bullying and harassment related Dear Colleague letters that Ed has issued over the years. The most recent was released in October 2014, responding to bullying of students with disabilities, which further clarified guidance from the August 2013 Dear Colleague letter, Bullying of Students with Disabilities. And Craig kind of touched on both of these letters already. In June 2011, OCR also issued one entitled Equal Access Act Protection for Gay-Straight Alliances, and in October 2010, they issued the Harassment and Bullying Dear Colleague letter. Additionally, OCR has negotiated settlements with school districts related to bullying and harassment on the basis of race, color, and national origin. OCR has also filed several amicus briefs, including in March 2013, the estate of Lance v. Louisville Independent School District, which was a disability harassment case, and in April 2013, in Carmichael v. Galbraith, which was a same-sex sexual harassment case. In determining what topics require clarification in the form of policy guidance, OCR reviews many types of information, such as statistics from the civil rights data collection, their enforcement statistics, and also social science data. OCR's guidance explains the legal obligations that schools have under federal civil rights laws and that they enforce, and thus does not generally rely on social science data. That being said, one example of data contributing to the release of guidance is the 2014 Dear Colleague letter on school discipline. The civil rights data collection demonstrated that students of certain racial or ethnic groups tended to be disciplined more than their peers. The Departments of Justice and Education recognized that this may be caused by a range of factors, but that research showed that these disparities were not explained by frequent or more serious misbehavior by students of color. Ed and DOJ's investigations considered quantitative data as part of a wide array of evidence that helped shape the guidance issued. So now I'd like to take a little bit of a closer look at the 2010 Dear Colleague letter on bullying and harassment. OCR issued this guidance because between 2000 and 2010, many states and school districts adopted bullying prevention policies, which OCR applauded. However, the substance of these laws and policies varied widely, and many did not take into consideration how sexual harassment or bullying based on race or disability may require a different response from other forms of bullying. This letter also clarified that some students' misconduct that falls under a school's anti-bullying policy may also trigger responsibilities under federal civil rights law. It made two clarifying points. The first was that harassment of LGBT students may fall under Title IX's prohibition on sex discrimination, and how harassment of religious minorities may constitute discrimination based on natural origin and a violation of Title VI. Since this 2010 Dear Colleague letter was issued, and with the subsequent policy guidance regarding sexual violence, OCR has received and resolved a growing number of complaints involving harassment, including harassment by school employees, other students, and third parties, at all educational levels, and resolved many of them with robust remedies. As of June 16, 2015, 806 complaints of harassment, including sexual violence, were resolved with an agreement since October 26, 2010. Such resolutions have protected students who are Black, Latino, multiracial, American Indian, gender nonconforming, of Jewish or Muslim ancestry, or who have a disability from harassment and sexual violence.
Thank you.